SCP-052. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Although it's not possible to remove SCP-052 from the New York City subway system, its predictable behavior allows the Foundation to prevent the public from encouraging it. The 59th Street A, B, C, D station is to be closed to the public from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays on the pretext of track maintenance. During that time, the station is to be staffed with agents of the Mobile Task Force Gamma 6. Agents have been ordered to prevent accidental public access to the station and to capture anyone seen leaving SCP-052. Anyone who has been on SCP-052 must be transported to Site-21 for debriefing and processing. Members of the public who see SCP-052 are to be released after the administration with Class B anesthetics. Description: SCP-052 is a Type R4 New York City subway train. Official records indicate this train was built in 1932 and decommissioned for scrap in 1975. Nevertheless, it continues to appear in the Uptown AD track in the 59th Street and 8th Avenue station at 11:57 p.m. every Saturday. The train is in perfect condition and labeled as an A train. SCP-052 appears to be its designated time, opens its doors to accept/discharge passengers for approximately 5 minutes, then closes its doors and disappears. It does not appear to ever contain passengers except those leaving the train during its appearance. The majority of subjects have been boarded SCP-052 have not been recovered. Passengers leaving SCP-052 claim to be on board on various dates from 1976 up to 2204. Latter claims he thought SCP-052 was the 300th anniversary special train. Subjects retain no knowledge of time on board. Addendum: Passengers leaving SCP-052 must be brought to Site-21 and interrogated to determine their origin and possible threats at the current time stream. Generally, passengers from the past may be given a Class A anesthetic and reintegrated into society. Passengers from the future must be held indefinitely. See Order 69-A1 from 05-2-9. Site-21 currently holds 26 recovered passengers. Despite our protocols to prevent public access, we are still receiving subjects in the future. Although some are from altered timelines, it is possible SCP-052 is to begin to appear to another time and space requiring the expended containment. The Foundation has placed several subjects into the train and to attempt to understand its activities when not visible. Test 05-1, May 31st, 2009. Agent redacted, placed on train, not recovered as of present date. Test 052-2, June 6, 2009. Agent redacted, enters train, not covered as he has apparently returned in 1980 and was killed in a confrontation with redacted. Test 05-2. See notes on recovered passengers 052-4. After Test 052-3, 05 Command issued orders that no further agents should be risked at passengers in SCP-052. Consideration has been given by using Class D personnel in their place, but the risk of releasing them into the past is too great. Log of recovered passengers of Foundation custody. Passenger 052-1. Entered train July 14, 2012. Recovered March 8, 2008. Notes: an accountant to the way home from the theater when she returned to the train. 052-1 has expressed surprise and dismay to have traveled back in time 4 years, but appears to otherwise unchanged and unharmed. She's been determined to currently exist in this timeline and is being held indefinitely to prevent unwanted temporal effects. Passenger 052-2. Entered train June 1976. Recovered March 15, 2008. Notes: subject entered train when lost on the way to Studio 52, although unarmed and not temporarily a threat. 052-2 has been held in examining psychiatrics. At least 32 years is too long period over, which is facilitate successful integration. Passenger 052-3 entered the train December 6, 2014. Recovered 20th, 2009. Note: was horsed from Jacksonville, Florida. Subject 052-3 now speaks Albanian instead of English. Held due to the 05 orders to release subjects from the future, as well as possible reintegration difficulties. Passengers 052-4 entered the train June 13, 2009. Recovered June 27, 2009. Notes: agents from Test 0523. Agent returned with his hand surgically removed and a note in his pocket with the message "Send no more." Subject did not remember his experience on the train, but when subject to hypnosis revealed data expunged. Passenger 052-5. Agent redacted, entered train at unknown future date. In violation of protocol, on July 11th, subject was violently thrown from the train, landing 10 meters away. On examination, subject was found to have been data expunged, but the security had been increased to prevent from entering SCP-052 is under consideration. Passenger 052-6. Redacted. claims to be a level 4 supervisor from the SCP Federation, who entered the train on December 2/1/24. Subject had been administered Class A prime anesthetics prior to boarding in a successful attempt to avoid fate of passengers 052-4 and 052-5. Card February 6, 2010, and he has never been released from the Foundation custody. 05 Command has approved sharing otherwise classified information from other artifacts in our possession. Hopes of gaining new methods of containment and becoming aware of future security breaches. Agent Redacted has been cooperative and claims that is good. We do not know how to open SCP-699. Subject turned invisible, pale, and refused to discuss this item any further. To be a survivor of the Great Zombie Plague of 2092 caused by SCP-008 containment breach, that SCP Redacted can be killed by Redacted, or data expunged with that data expunged and SCP Redacted. Permission to try this has been denied by 05-Redacted. That he worked for Dr. Jack Bright.